Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. And Clark, the playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about championship teams, I think there's 5 or 6 teams that have the ingredients to win 16 games. There is a component of luck and health that goes into that. You got to be top flight to go the distance.
And the Lakers starting 5. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jackson Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Here's Marshall, the 3 from Washington. James with the rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
To the middle. Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Thompson. From downtown. They get it again. Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Reeves.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by James. And he makes it.
Dinwiddie doing damage with the rock in his hands. The defender just unable to keep up.
Down low. And Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire. How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a chance here to check out some stats for LeBron James.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Finney-Smith passes to Hayes. Lets it go from 14. Washington grabs the miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Dinwiddie outside. Launches a 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And finished off by Hayes.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Mavericks trail by 4. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Count the basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Thompson with some nice D.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
The Mavericks trailing. And here is Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Lets a floater go and is blocked. Dinwiddie against Doncic to the inside. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. The three ball. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Here's James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
Christie's checked in for Dallas. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney-Smith. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 5 now.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Plenty of space. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Over to the left wing. Here's Christie. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Reeves. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Doncic. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Back to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Doncic. And it's the Lakers on the break. Outside Reeves. Now here is James. 17 points for him. Last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Mavericks trail by 5. Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. The 11-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Marshall passes to Davis. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's James on the assist by Vanderbilt. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
There's Davis with the 3. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. Davis against Vanderbilt. Buries it down low.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. So for Dallas, Edwards, he's checked in for Davis. Martin comes in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Connects checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Luka Doncic. Here's Martin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Marshall. The three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Vincent left side. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 11.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. What you say?
My goodness.
Come on now. LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Williams with it. 14 points for him last game against Orlando.
Now let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Hayes, the pass to James. And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by Marshall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Marshall. Jones sets a screen. Here's Williams. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 18 points in the game.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Jones grabs the board.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And James gets it to go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Thompson's shot is off.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
4-3. Knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Thompson outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
James deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by James.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Connect. And it's Vincent in at the point. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Puts it up from 12, and the jumper falls for him. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 19. Ball stolen. Vanderbilt against Jones. Here's Vincent. And Los Angeles, another three.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Reeves finds Hachimura. And the three off target. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Left side, Williams. Out to Thompson. Pass to Christie. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Christie. He's covered by Vincent. Williams passes to Jones. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And here's Reeves outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Out left to the wing. And here's Connect outside. Sinks it from distance. Connect's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. last month. Here's a look at the big men who have shot the ball the best from outside the arc, a growing trend in today's NBA. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Back to Edwards. That shot is off. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Goodwin. In his last outing, 8 points for him. No good on the 3. Right side, Williams. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Williams has got 9.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Goodwin, no good. Mavericks trail by 16. From 11 feet away, kept alive. Doesn't go that time. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And he makes it on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Thompson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
From deep, Reeves. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. And it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Both shots good from the strike. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And one guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
Davis with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Outside, Williams. Washington a screen. Williams into the lane. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Right side, Finney-Smith. And it's blocked by Davis.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Here's Williams. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play I had. My doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Count it. Williams has got 15 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Finney-Smith with it. Davis on him. Right wing. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
Outside, Williams. Tries the spin move. The 3. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
13 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Lakers lead by 14.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going.
The 3, Hardy. Finney-Smith pulls it in. And Milton's got the ball here for the Lakers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Williams from long range. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 16. Pass to Finney-Smith. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Davis. And Davis slams it home.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Here's Washington, and he drops it in from the low post. Washington's got 5.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason,